One of the signs of real growth as a Christian is to look back and see things that you did that now today you would never do again. That's growth as a Christian. To look back on things that you used to enjoy and take pleasure in, sinful things, and to say, Lord, forgive me. Thank God for the blood. Conversely, just as there are things to be ashamed of, there are also things not to be ashamed of. As we continue to deal with Breast Cancer Survivor Month and have Solidarity Day here at Victory, no woman should be ashamed as a result of having had cancer, she had to cut all of her hair off. And at first I was messing with my staff who put the collage together. I said, that sister is beautiful and don't have a drop of hair on her head. I've watched some of you at Victory. I've watched you had to get your hair cut all the way off. And then the husbands who told their wives, you beautiful anyway. That's one good thing husbands should be able to do. When husbands are still in the superficial and the wife is 50, 60, 70 years old, you done missed everything. Your wife ought to be looking good to you. She got to drag herself on there. She should still, that is your wife. That is your lover. That is one who has been with you through thick and thin. Don't be ashamed of, like this lady to the right. You can tell she's graduating. She has to be older than all her teachers. But it don't matter. Ain't to be ashamed of that at all. She done finished. She done got through it. She done retooled. You look at the Black Lives Matter and how people have come together to stand and not be ashamed of us being black in this racist society. And of course, we're not going to be ashamed if you sitting on a therapist's chair because you realize you need help. Let me tell you something. There ain't nothing to be ashamed of. There have been several times your pastor was this close to being, matter of fact, I did get to counsel, he just didn't put me on a chair. But to realize that you need help, that problems are going on in your life that are bigger than you, rather than turn to drugs and alcohol and turn to erratic behavior, to say that I'm going to get somebody who can help guide me with the help of the Spirit and get me through this. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Instead of being ashamed of what you've been through, be proud of what you have become. Be proud of what you have become as a result of getting through what you went through. Because you're stronger now than you've ever been in your life. Above all things, the believer should not be ashamed of the gospel. And Paul tells us why in my text verses. You see, brothers and sisters, I want you to view yourself right now as an ambassador for Christ. I want you to see yourself telling all who will listen that I'm just a no point to yourself. I'm just a nobody telling everybody about somebody that can save anybody. Give God the praise.